Greetings, everyone. Hello, Jenna. Hi, Brianna. Hello. Thank you for popping in today. It's Affiliate Push Thursday. So what are we doing? We're pushing the affiliates. SK, hello. Aw, thank you, Brianna. I'm having a lovely day because I got Happy Mail, but I can't show you. I know, it's tragic, but you guys, I got some Happy Mail today. I'll be able to show you on a later date. But, and it was a surprise, a super surprise. I can't wait to tell you guys, really tell you guys about it. But, yeah, so I woke up I was like, in a funk, and then I checked my mail, and it's so punctual today. I almost wasn't. There was a little glitch in the system, the glitch in the matrix, and we almost were late. But, affiliate push. What do we do on Affiliate Push Thursdays? We go out there and remind you. We remind you that your lovely creators out there, even non-crafty creators, they have an affiliate link to something. And if you use those affiliate links, the person whose link you're using gets a small commission. Like if you went shopping at Hero Arts today and used my link, they would say thank you, here's your small commission. And I would say thank you to them and you, because we's making the funds for the channel. And my funds for my channel go to like my Zoom for when we do crafty live Zooms. I bring on guests through Zoom, so that helps pay for Zoom. It helps pay for the internet. It helps pay for goodies when I can buy goodies, because I'm on a no-buy. I'm on a no-buy right now. PJB Stampa. Thank you. I know, so rude, but I had to share just a little bit, but it's well, I think it's fabulous. We'll see if it's fabulous later. I love it, Jenna. Okay, got that out of the system. But Hero Arts is one of my affiliates, because Spellbinders purchased them a couple of months ago. So being a Spellbinders automatically sent me into the Hero Arts, which is fine with me because I have a lot of their stuff. They have good quality stuff. Some of the stuffs has been gifted to me from other crafty friends. Some of the stuffs I purchased at like Joann's when they were around, and now they're just a shell of a store. Sheesh. But so they have really beautiful designs, like layering stamps, and we've used this one a couple of times. We even did it, this one here. We used this layering stamp and put some dinos with it. They sell the paint, which we used the other day to make some stuff. They have rub-ons, which we also used with this one day during an affiliate push. Background stamps, dies, stacking dies, and stuff. So, like most good companies, they got stuff to choose from. And it may not be for everybody, but that's like everything, right? Even your faves, like Simon Hurley's my fave, but there are some stuffs that I just don't purchase because it's not my flavor. But then there's so much I purchase because it's like mostly my flavor. Please hold while I put that back together. But yeah, so Hero Arts, they've been around for a while. How long? I don't know. But they got some really fun stuff. I mean, look at that stamp. Ugh, isn't that gorgeous? And I've used this lady, this mermaid. I've used her quite a bit. Little airplanes. Some of this stuff is still available. You can pop in to Hero Arts and check out what they have available. Their layering stuff is really nice. Their background stuff is really nice. They're just, they got some nice stuff. Jenna, you should probably yell because it might wake me up. Ginger cat lady! Pam! Jenna, which Pam? PJB Stamper Pam, who needs a little bit woke it up. But I already went through and picked some goodies. This I linked right in the description box. And this I linked right in the description box because these are still for sale. They're on sale. They're on a little bit of a discount. These are still for sale. But I also am going to use some of these guys. They're tiny. I did a Google search. You can find them at Walmart. But you guys, I'm sure some of you have little bitty things. Or you have bigger things. Use what you have. You don't have to go shopping. But if you do go shopping, please consider using one of your friends' affiliates. And if you're in the Discord family, the Chat with Sassy Discord family, also linked to my link tree. If you're in the Discord Chat with Sassy family, you can go see your It's very small right now because not everybody's added their affiliate links. Jana added a couple affiliate links. Of course, my affiliate links are in there. Well, my affiliate links are in my link tree. You can always find them there. But we'll get some other creators to post affiliate links to like Cats. Well, Jana has Cat's Crappiness, but I'm sure others do too. Thank you, Ms. Pam. But again, those affiliate links really help. And if you don't have the monies to help your creator, you can help them in other ways. Share their content. Such a big boost for the system because the algorithm likes it when you share things. And it says, hey, this creator got shared a lot. Let's help share them. It's like they're stingy with the shares. They're only going to share if somebody else shares. So when you share, they share. And then comments, thumbs ups, and all that fun stuff because that's engagement. Heck, you can give me a thumbs down. I really don't mind. Frankly, I don't care. Give me a thumbs down because it's engagement. Jana! You just donated yesterday, Jana. Wasn't that... Oh! Girlfriend? Jenna. Am I going to have to ground you? Ground you like I... It didn't work very well. Anna Moret, she's grounded. Jenna. That was for coffee. Girl, I'm going to go get a coffee after this too. The hubby and I got to go grocery shopping. And let me tell you, that's going to help. Oh, shit. Okay. Please hold. We're going to get a stamping platform because we're going to have a little bit of fun today. She says, nope, no timeout. Yes. Linda G. I could put her in a timeout. Pam really could, too. Jana, to the corner with you. Just hold on. Sorry, just a minute. emotional roller coaster. It's not crying, really. Just watery eyes. Sorry. Just culminated, right? Like one on top of another on top of another. You guys are spoiling me. And I love it. I love it. But it's kind of a weird place. It's kind of a weird place to be. Well, you should be. Shame on you. But, yeah, it's just a little bit of a weird place to be. She's not crying, you're crying. I'm not crying, you're crying. No! Happy Meal Cheers. It's a good day. Mary Alice! Mama Juju! Hello, hello. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. So, also in the chat with Sassy Crafty Friends, we have a rack list, random act of kindness, and we also have the ATC swap, which got me banned on Facebook. Because apparently ATC swap with definition is still misunderstood by AI as fraud, a scammer. I don't know how they figured that one out, but anyways, so I have been I have been banned because I told people if they wanted to sign up for the ATC, they had to fill out forms and stuff. Which you do. If you want to sign up for the ATC swap, there's a form, but it'll be for next month because this month's already signed up and sent out. But the information's in the doodatums. And, oh my gosh. I don't know why I put that on first. You can't put that on first. You can't. Because we need to put some hot press watercolor paper down first. So back to that. So the ATC swap. I have an ATC swap partner. Because I signed up. Go figure. Because we need to put some hot press watercolor paper down first. And I probably should take it out anyways. Because this is a foam thingum. Foam. I'm all discombobulated. Thanks, Jana. Gosh. We're gonna take some tape. We're gonna put it to the back, and we're gonna hope it stays. I'm gonna put this in here. Put this in here. We're gonna put that right there because we're using a red rubber. So I'm gonna take out my stamping thingamabob, and we're gonna go like this. Do do do. Oh, she's stuck? Where is she stuck? Yes. Oh my goodness. We are trying to get back home. Our flight was delayed and then on time and now delayed again. Aw. Poor thing. Okay. So I've got hot press watercolor paper. Hot press watercolor paper. Hot press, the process of drying it, they heat it and press it, which gives it a nice smooth finish. Okay. And because we're going to do watercolor stuff, we need an ink that's not going to move with water. So this one, VersaFine Clear, it's one of my faves, is watercolor safe. Okay. So we're going to get this down. You could do this in reverse too. You could like ink up, or what we're gonna do is use some watercolor powders. You could use the powders first and then ink up, but I think I'm gonna use the powder second. We'll see how it goes. If I muck it up, we'll just start over. It's no big deal. Yeah. And the cold press is lumpy, bumpy like a shaky booty. Right? But it has its purposes. It has its purposes. How did that even happen? Like, I didn't even pressy press. You guys, look it. It wasn't taped down good enough, and so upon pressuring, it shifted. So I have a little bit of double stamping going on. What does that mean for us? It means we're gonna flip it over and try again. Psh. Like, you guys ever do that? Like, how do we even do that? I'm gonna press that in there. Oh, I should probably clean it before I reset it. Sometimes. Like, how? I don't even know how. But we're going to clean it and redo it. And we're going to try not to get the door to jiggle. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Try again. Okay. See? Okay. We're going to be a little bit more gentler. Is that a thing? More gentler? Guys, I'm making shit up again. I don't even know. Be more gentle. We're going to be more gentle this time. And we're going to, hopefully, we're going to go down. We're going to go straight down. Check. Yeah, see, and when I lifted it, there was, I don't know, I noticed areas that got too much ink. Maybe that's the case. Oh, could be. Well, that was nice. That didn't even get any ink. There we go. Oh, we missed there too. What the heck? I think we got it. And apparently it's upside down too, because our butterflies are going the wrong way. But that's okay. Isn't that pretty? This one is called Butterfly Garden. Butterfly Garden. I'm going to go ahead and clean that. But I get what you're saying is that I might have had a little bit of ink over the lines, and so when I pressed it showed up. But we did good, even though I didn't really look. What the heck? Wait, what? What the heckin'? My new favorite saying. Hey, it's good. It's a good saying. You guys, I'm wondering why my sticky mat's not sticky. Not only did I use anti-static powder over it the other day, which I knew I shouldn't, but if you guys follow me at all and you guys know who George is, George has left his mark on my mat. So I'm going to have to clean my mat, probably take it down and rinse it, because there's George fuzz on my sticky mat. I didn't even notice it, because it's just little subtle green fuzzies from George. For those that don't know, George is a handbag that I made. It's a lovely handbag. But yeah, George got everywhere. Oh, I needed to stamp that twice. Because we're going to make the background, we're going to make the card, and then we're going to make an ATC. a coordinating ATC, and I forgot that part. So let's get another piece of watercolor paper, and we're gonna go with that hot press again, if we can get it out of our little pouch. I pre-cut A2 size because I use it the most, and since I've done that, I actually grab the watercolor and stuff when appropriate. Yes, it is. And I'm just gonna put that in the corner because I don't need the whole thing, but it'll be fine if we have the whole thing. Because I just need an ATC size, which is, I always forget the ATC. I need to write that down. 2.5 by 3.5. 2.25 by 3.5. I don't know. It's a 2 by 3 something for an ATC. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Look at that. And then when I cut this off, I can put this back with my watercolor stuff and have another one. Okay. 2.5 by 3.5. See, I was right, but then I second guessed myself because that's what I do. That's what I do. ATC, thank you. And see, you're not getting blocked for fraud. Like, how rude. Anyways, I'm just going to be mad about that for the rest of my life because I've been in jail for like a month and a half. Facebook jail for like a month and a half. It sucks. Sucks. If they only knew how annoying they were. Nope. Why are we sitting in there funny? Get in there. This is the waffle flower stick mat. Waffle flower stick mat. I bought the wrong size though, so it doesn't fill my mat properly. We're gonna put you there. We're gonna put, this is Butterfly Garden, the background stamp. We'll put that away, and then we're gonna do our little critters while these are drying. Oh, I need to cut that off though. Cut it off so we can save it. Boop, 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 boop. We're gonna put that there. We're gonna put that over there. That back for now. Okay, and then we're gonna get another piece of mint tape. And we're gonna put this on the back of this. And we're just gonna work these two at the same time. Maybe. Adelaide! Hello, hello! Here we go. Now, the sprinkles that I am using, I think are disconnected. Yeah, they're disconnected from each other. Discontinued. They're discontinued. But these are Stampin' Up, and they were gifted to me from Miss PJB Stampa. But you can get the sprinkles all anywhere. You can get your sprinkles. It is basically watercolor powder in a fine powder. Fine powder. And I'm going to grab a paintbrush or just a little brush, whatever's. And I'm going to take the lid off. I'm going to pop the doodad. And I'm just going to dust, because it's super concentrated. Let me give it a little shake. Get it up there. It's super concentrated, you guys. This one is Granny Apple Green, even though it shows up a little bit of oranges and stuff. It's a Granny Apple Green. So we have green, which means we don't want to use a red, right? Because that will make mud. So we're going to go with Mango Melody, which is, I think, a yellow. Or this one might be the orange. And we're just going to gently tap and dust, whatever. There we go. And then yellow and blue make green, so we can do blue. Oh, that's grape though. We don't want grape. It's like the color is leaving the thing because that's supposed to be grape. I don't know. That's kind of weird. It's blue, and even the orange one's not orange anymore. This is Bermuda Bay. It's just a blue. Brutus, I think Brutus Monroe, come on, has, oops, that one might have been too much. I think Brutus Monroe has, pigment powders is what they're pigment sprinkles, pigment powders. It's pigment ground up, like your watercolor pencils. Like if you took your watercolor pencils and then sharpened them and got those little shavings and then smushed those shavings until they were mere dust and you put them down, you could kind of do the same thing, I think. And then we're gonna get it wet. Ugh. And then we have a mess because the AC blew the stuff all over. But that's okay. So we're going to just pick some of that up. And we're going to hose that down just a little bit more. Oh, that's a little too rich, but that's okay. I'm going to need to add more yellow to that one. Oh, that one's nice. That's nice. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Hold your horsies. I went and got some backgrounds so I can do a cleanup and not actually make more backgrounds. So I grabbed a purple. I don't know. Is it going to look atrocious? Who knows? Let's find out. We're just going to set that right in there. Oh, I need to dry that. Hold on. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Look at me, Pam. I'm using what I already had. Are you so proud of me? Are you so proud? Never seen watercolor powders before. They're really fun, but they're messy, as you see, because the powder, it just goes wherever. But look at that. It was mostly purple, and now it's not. And then I have this one. I use some texture stuff and put some foil on it, which we're going to pick up some more of this color because it's highly pigmented. I mean, look, I'm creating more just by adding water to it, right? So I'm going to come in here and pick up with this piece. This, oh, that's nice. Just add some color in there. Oh, that's nice. Okay, and I think that's about it with that. Let's get a rag. And it cleans up just like any other watercolor mess. You can use a paper towel to clean and then scrapbook the paper towel or throw away the paper towel. I use these microfiber rags, whatever you have handy, and then just throw them in the wash with only these. When you're cleaning microfiber, don't wash them with other towels and things, because their fuzzies will get into your microfiber and ruin the microfiber. But also, if you're dealing with mixed media stuff, you don't want to accidentally get some gook on your good clothes. So my cleaning rags for my craft room only get cleaned with the cleaning rags from the craft room. And I'm gonna dry this little guy a little bit, and maybe this guy. I'm gonna add some more yellow to both of them, a little bit more yellow in there. I think that'll be nice. I hope everybody's doing good. K Art, hello, hello. Thanks for popping in today. Lovely to see you. My horses are refusing to be held. They are galloping off into the sunset. Those are some bad horses, sir. Get your horses under control. That's funny. When you're drying watercolor projects, if they're not taped down, then you want to dry both sides so that you can kind of control the warp. Okay, so we're gonna get Daffodil Delight, and we're gonna add a little bit. I said add a little bit, and we just crammed that in there. That's all right. We'll share the wealth. Oh my goodness. That one's gonna be really yellowy. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You can't really control these. You can pretend like you're controlling them, but in the end, they're gonna tell you what they're gonna do. Ah, look at that. And be mindful that it will react. Anything you missed before will reactivate because it's a watercolor, right? And oh man, ooh, I need my tool. Ooh, that's a nice little bit right there. We're gonna try and dry that. Keep that little bit there dry. No, stay down. There we go. Oh, that's nice. Oh, those leaferys right there. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Hero Art Butterfly Garden background. Isn't that gorgeous? I know. And then on the big one, we're gonna put one of these big critters on there. Oh, that would be cute. The little fox on that one. And then we're gonna put maybe one or two little ones on the little guy. I really sopped. You guys, I'm notorious for adding way too much water. I still haven't really figured out how to control the watery part, but it's okay because things still turn out just fine. And we have heat tools, and we have irons. You can iron it if look at this one is like it doesn't know what it's doing. Look at it now. It's like it happens. We'll just go in there and try our best to straighten it out. So nice. You could definitely play with the sprinkles or pigment powders, whatever you're using, ahead of time and then stamp over it. Absolutely. But I decided to go this route, and I am glad I did, because I feel like the lines got a little bit of a little resist. Yeah, you can send it through a laminator. on a low setting, just a little bit of heat. But I'm that crafter that doesn't really mind if it's a little warpy. It matches my sense of humor. Slow and a little bit of warped. Paper, watercolor paper is just that. You can, it's pliable, so if it's not doing what you need it to do, you just force it. Just don't force it too hard. Don't rip it, but you can do this stuff. And I like that. Ugh, look at, we have like this little rainbow going on right in there, and that's just from the sprinkles. Because like this one here is grape, right? Or no, green is more, this is green, but the pigments are orangey in color, and that's just how they mix them, right? It's yellow and blue makes green. So, okay. We're going to set these aside. I don't even know why I hand dried it completely, because we got to do some stamping. I'm going to clean that right up. Look at that. Nice and tidy. Woohoo! We're going to put that away. We're going to get our fox. We're going to stamp our fox for the big one. We're going to turn this the right way. It is directional. This one is directional because the butterflies, right? But we're going to do our little fox, I think, down in the corner. Like he's sleeping in there. So we have our little fox for that guy. And then this is going to be our ATC, which we do have a miniature fox, but I think we're going to be edgy. We're going to be edgy. We're either going to be pine cone edgy, or we're going to be hedgehog edgy. Edgy like a pine cone. That's part of a song. But we're not doing pine cones. We might do this porcupine. This porcupine, don't even come at me. It's a porcupine. Or do we want a little bit bigger? We could go with the bear. The bear's a little bit bigger. Ooh, you know what? We're going to put the bear here, but we're going to cut out a little bit of a section and tuck the bear in. And then we're going to put our little hedge, or porcupine. We're going to put the porcupine, the name of the set. This one is winter something. Winter Critter, CM650 Winter Critter, but the other one is winter. This one is Winter Forest Animals, but this one is not at Hero Arts. You will have to like do a Google search where you can find it. This one is no longer. This one's an older one, I guess. It's older than this one, but this one is still available. Winter Critter, or Winter Critters. Oh, like Brushos. Yes, Brushos. And these are just the Stampin' Up version, but they're just pigment powders. So if you Google pigment powders, yeah, you're gonna get all sorts of pigment powder peoples. They're mostly showing resin. We don't want the resin ones. We want... Let's type in watercolor. Watercolor pigment powders. Okay, yeah. Watercolor pigment powders. That's how you're going to want to look for it. You'll get better results. Watercolor pigment powders. And you're going to get some from Simon Says Stamp. They're called Powder Bright Color Burst, which are also on Amazon. However, they're cheaper on Simon Says Stamps. Brushos. Pink and Maine has some. Color Sparks at Spellbinders. Joggles has some. So yeah, you're going to want to do the search by watercolor pigment powders. Da 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 da. Porcupines. That's awesome. But yeah, it's just like a pan of watercolor stuff that's been pulverized to a powder. But yeah, they're a lot of fun. And you guys just need a couple. Like, this is all I have. They're gonna last me an eternity because you don't need so much. You don't need so much. And you can mix them because just like your red, yellow, and blue. Red, yellow, blue. That's your main, right? Because yellow and blue make green, and yellow and red make orange, and then these two make purple. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna stamp those. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. We're gonna stamp these, and then we're gonna color and fussy cut them, and then we'll get these chopped down to the sizes that we want. We're gonna use, I don't know what this is, but we're gonna use it. It's cardstock. Look at that. It was a card base gone wrong. Will these all fit on here? They might. Look at that. Get on there. Oh, look at us using our scraps. Hot dog. That's really nice. Let's get that stamped down. And I'm going to just alcohol marker these. It's one of my favorite coloring mediums. And so to alcohol marker, we're going to use the new Stellar Ink Black Widow. You gotta be gentle. I'm not very gentle yet, so I get ink everywhere. It's okay. It's okay. The foam pads get me. Ah, dang it. I pushed too hard, and I gave him a spot on his butt. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. Oh my goodness. We'll try again, because that's all we can do. If you mess up, just try again. Where are you at? I don't want to move everything. Is that going to be good? No. Let's go over one square. Not too many. There we go. Okay, here we go. We can do this, you guys. Okay. Don't press too hard, Elizabeth. These are not the same height, so these two are getting in the way. There we go. That's better, although there's a little fuzzy on there. Oh, there's a little fuzzy on his head. There we go. There we go. Ta-da! There they are. Okay, we're gonna clean that. Ooh, Southwest has Wi-Fi. That's always nice. Oh, I forgot to clean those. Oh well, it's alright. Look. Forgot to clean them. I think I got pigment powder on that guy. There was something yellow on him. Okay, there's you. There's you. And then there's you. And we're going to put our cover back on, although it didn't seem to keep George's fuzz out of there. It's worse than the cat hair. Which, by the way, is really funny because the whatever fluff George is made out of, the synthetic whatevers, it actually makes my nose itch like real cat hair. It's terrible. It's terrible, but it's funny. Okay, so there's those. We're going to color those. This bear and porcupine stamped better than that, but we're gonna use, so we're just gonna do the things. It'll be fine. This is the one I think is too dark. Aren't they cute? That's my brown that doesn't like to work all the time. Let's get a different one. Oh, that's a nice brown. It's gonna color our bear. We can do a little brown bear. You can do a black bear. You can do a white albino bear. It doesn't really look like a polar bear, but you could do it white if you want a white bear because nobody said you can't. I'm just saying. But yeah, he's a good looking bear. And then I'm going to see if I can find a color that's just a little bit darker. Maybe. For a little bit of shadowy bits. In these little small areas, you don't need a ton. We're just going to do, like, we're going to pick a side and drop a shadow. And then before the ink dries, just go over it again. It'll help blend it out. There we go. There. Look at our little bear. We got some color in there and he looks shadowy. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for us. Porcupines. Porcupines are also brown. So we're going to get two other shades of brown. So we're going to set those browns aside because I'm notorious for picking up the same colors. Oh, that's nice. First one right off the box. And then their quills, you know, they're black, so we don't have to go into the quills. But what I'm going to do is drag his color just a little bit into the quills. Just a little bit. So, yeah. And then we'll use one of the browns from the other one just to add some shady bits. Maybe make his little, and then we're going to add a little bit of darkness in his quills. There we go. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Or a little porcupine. Porcupine. Ooh, seats to yourself. How fun. Okay, and then our little fox. We're gonna do We're going to try and get the reddish orange going on. I do not have the proper fox color, so we're going to fake it. We're going to fake it, you guys. Which we're going to see if we can't blend an orange and a red. Ooh, wait. I might have it. What is this? Look at that. That's a nice color. This is Olo. It came in a kit, and this is red ochre. They're nice pins. They're nice pins. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. It's not going to be the perfect color, but it'll be a nice color. And then we're going to do... I'm going to see if I have a cream color, because I don't want a white tail. I'm going to see if I have like a cream color. Otherwise, it'll be a white tail, and it'll be fine. I have 3 of these Olos. They're interesting because you can take them apart and whatnot, but it's like this one is 2 colors. It's a red and a purple, which I don't even know, but they're expensive. I didn't buy these. They came in the kit. They came in the kit. I think he's pretty. I think I like this color for him. Or her. Paper makes a difference. I'm just using whatever paper I have. It's probably accent opaque something or other. But if you're having troubles with your alcohol markers, get marker paper and then play with that on marker paper. Marker paper is much thinner, but the blending in the other bits is fantabulous. I'm going to do white paw too, but not white, but like a cream. Let's see what this one is. Pudding. Ooh, pudding is kind of nice. Pudding. Wait, I missed a spot. I missed a spot. Look at that. We're going to do pudding in some of it. Like our shadow. I don't know. It just sounds like a thing to do. Don't come at me. There we go. And then I'm going to blend it out with our colorless blender. It's just alcohol in the pen. Sure can, Miss Ginger Cat Lady. And consider joining the Discord, Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends Discord, because there is a place in there to promote your live the day of your live, if that makes sense. Do I like that? I softened it up a little bit. Let's let it dry a second. Thank you, Jana. Okay, I need another lighter color to go with that. I'm not 100% happy with that. Where is almond? I think almond is, yeah, almond is like uber light. There we go. Well, that makes me happier. Because almond barely has any color in it, but it's just enough. And then we'll give him a little black nose, I think. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I think he turned out so cute. So there's our little fox. We did a creamy tail instead of a white tail. And then our porcupine and our little bear. Did you just speed up the live? The speed was unbelievable. No, I didn't speed it up. Did you hit fast forward? I don't know. Was I super fast? Super fast? Sorry, there we go. What are you doing? Okay, hold on a sec. Do 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 do. Gosh, typity type. There's that. And then we're going to copy that. And then we're going to go here. And we're going to do ginger cat lady. Confirm. And then we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna. Did I link the wrong one? Oh, we're gonna fix that, Ms. Pam. If they subscribe to her, I should have put. Anyways, it's gonna be ginger cat lady. Just like Jana, wait. Well, there's Gaz, I think. And Jana is Jana Marie Designs. No, Jana, what is your... Why am I... Jana Coffee Buys Affiliate. Simon YouTube. Simon Hurley with hearts. Stamper Girl. Jana, you're not in here. Oh no, there it is. It's JM YouTube. Jana Marie YouTube. I was like, what the heck? I am. Oh, well, why didn't you use it properly, lady? Use it properly. I can't remember what I do. But anyways, there you go, Ginger Cat Lady. When you pop in, you can just pop in your thingamabobbin. Thank you, Miss Pam. Now, let's get back to this. I don't know what I'm doing. We're almost done, though. Gotta scoot that over so I can. Okay, so there's that. And there's that. Fussy cutting. We're just gonna chuck that one in the garbage. Now, for the porcupine, we're just gonna fake it, you guys. We're just gonna go up and down, right around these little fuzzy hairs. We're gonna go up and down, just wiggle the paper, wiggle. Okay, we don't have to follow every single one. We can just go up and down and up and down. It doesn't matter. I know. I'm trying to make your moderating a little bit easier. Like the Linktree is Linktree, screamy thingy. But now you can share in. If I don't have somebody on the exclamation point thingy on the commands, just let me know. Because we got Simon Hurley. Simon Hurley's got all of his, because he's got hearts. Simon Hurley gets all the hearts. So when Simon Hurley pops in, you guys can exclamation point SH and a heart. And the affiliates also have the affiliates. Each affiliate has its own individual, and then there's one that's thingy affiliate, so it'll bring up a reminder of what all of the exclamation points are. Marty. Wait, is that right? Marty? M-A-R-T-I, Marty? Hello, thanks for popping in. And you totally could. Absolutely. I'm just trying to make your life easier. Oops. Oh, you know what? And that reminds me, I need to put my commands list in Discord. Because the commands list is in Facebook chats. But Facebook chats is going, my Facebook chats for my crafty friends is going to go away in August, which I'm really sorry for, but I can't moderate my chats on Facebook, so I'm going to take down my community chats because I've been grounded. Yes, fabulous. Thank you. I like it when I get things right, because I get a lot of things wrong. I get a lot of things wrong. Okay. Oh, look at that fox. I should have done some shading in there, but I don't care. Sometimes we just don't. Oh, look at how pretty. That's it. That one's done, you guys. And then this one, this is our little ATC. It's going to be a little bit more. Look at him. Because we're going to tuck this little bear in there. We're going to tuck that bear in. And I just need to find my cutting mat. A cutting mat. Cutting mat, cutting mat, cutting mat. Then it's mate. Mate. We're British, then it's mate. I probably butchered that. Don't put stuff up there like that. I will just butcher it. So we're going to drop this little guy into these flowers. And I'm not going to do a perfect, but I'm going to just kind of come in and cut out a little area that's going to be wide enough for our bear. And it looks like I got to go through it again because it didn't cut like all the way through. That is definitely not big enough for the bear. The bear's got a big old booty. Bear booty. We definitely need more space for the bear. We're going to come up a little bit higher. then we're going to go down a little bit lower. And I'm just following this little bunch of flowers. And we're just going to create a spot. And I just broke that knee, didn't I? May have. Okay. Yeah, I think I just broke the tip of that. It's alright though. I got more. Yep, I did. There's the tip of my knife. Oh my goodness! Oh wait, is that the way I wanted it? No, it's not. We want to go this way. See? And we just tuck our little bear in there. Oh my goodness. And then this guy's going to hang down here. We're going to cover up that little thing. Look at that. Put that away. Okay, well that was easy. Look at that. 2.5 by 3.5 is the size of an ATC, and we're going to cut a piece of accent 65 pound because we've cut into the back. So we're gonna get a little bit of this. Nope, just one of you, thank you. It doesn't have to be, because our watercolor paper is so thick. Okay. 2.5, 3.5. We're gonna cut all of the bits that we don't like and try not to cut our hands off in the process. Don't play around with your thingies there. 2.5. So I'm gonna take a little bit off of this side. And then we're gonna get this down to 2.5, which is right there. And then 3.5, which we're going to take a little bit off the top, and we're going to see where this is going to go. If this is 3.5, I'm going to take 1/4 off the top. So we're going to do there, and then a little bit off the top, because I want my hedgehog or my porcupine to have a little bit of room. 3.5, 2.5 by 3.5. There's our little ATC, and then we're going to get the backer for it so we can have a place to write. Because the artist trading card, 2.5 by 3.5. It's a way for artists, it's a business card for artists. Like, you put your name, you put the reason you're sharing. Oh, I did nick myself. So sorry. Be creative. Hello, hello. Thanks for popping in today. Okay. So we want to be able to put that information on the back. So I want a nice little clean black. Normally, I wouldn't care if there's ink and stuff because, well, that's kind of artsy, right? So I wouldn't mind about the ink and stuff. I would just write my name, artist trading card, do some fancy doodles. There's stamps that you can get for the artist trading card. You put the date, you can put the title of the piece or whatever. The reason, and for me it will be the Chat with Sassy ATC swap, so that would be the reason. And then your socials, like if you have YouTubes, you would put it on here. If you have Instagrams, you can put it on here. If you have a Linktree barcode, you can print these. You know, you can have most of it pre-printed, and you can have your little barcodes and stuff. Not a barcode, QRL code, that. So let's get this guy glued in there so we don't lose him. I can't believe I tried to take out my hand with the thing. You guys, we're gonna add some glue to our bear. No, we're not, because the glue says I'm not coming out today. But I need you to come out today, Glue. We have things to do. Well, that's really pluggied. There we go. Get that. Get this separated. Gotta keep them separated. There we go. There's our little bear hanging out there. Oh, I love that. And then we're gonna put this little bear here. Listen, I just called it a bear. It's a porcupine. Sorry, dude. Sorry. He's gonna have identity crisis. Total identity crisis. This little porcupine, he's like, I'm a hedgehog, I'm a bear. I'm a hedgehog, I'm a bear. I'm a little bit edgy because I don't know what I am. Edgy like a pine cone. Okay. And there's our ATC, and I'll decorate up the back and everything and get it into the mail for my ATC swap partner. Oh, I forgot we were going to do some stuff. Please hold. Please hold. Ooh, I forgot. What did I want to do? I wanted to do some, what did I want to do? Oh my gosh. I wanted to add some sparkle. I want to add some sparkle. I'm going to do 4 by 5 1/4. 4 by 5 1/4 for this. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? I think we're going to use black though, because, oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that just smacky lovely? I'm taking unwarranted credit for tucking the bear because it started with a fish in the seaweed. Girl, you do that. Because, you know, I was thinking of the fish in the seaweed, right? But we've tucked it before. That's just an easier tuck. That fish in the seaweed, it was fun, but it was a little bit of a pain. I'm not going to lie. It was a little bit of a pain. I'm going to use double stick tape to help stick this down. Not to like make it the sticky part, but to help the glue hold it down. So I'm going to just put a couple of little strips of this. Janine! Hello, ATC swap partner. Oh, it's funny. Janine is my ATC swap partner. So, yeah. This is for her. I got to make sure this is going up the right way. Yeah, and then we're going to add some glue. I am actually going to have my ATC swap out well before the end of the month. If you guys are interested in ATC swapping these little guys, you don't need to make a card to go with it. You just need to mail this piece and whatever else you feel like mailing. But sign up is at the first part of the month. Sign up is at the first part of the month, and then the ATCs are to be mailed out. That is, oh, it's Michael's paper. Look at that. I'm going to have to cut that off. That's so much over. I email the swap partners between the 12th and the 14th, and then you have the 2 weeks to get them into the mail if you didn't pre-make a bunch, which I don't have mine pre-mated. I'm making my ATCs as I go. And then our little fox, which we could totally tuck in the fox too, but I didn't think about that, so we're not doing that. And then we're gonna grab, I don't know what flavor. We're gonna go with Trust Fund because there's a lot of green in here, and we're just gonna add to it. we're going to come in with some Trust Fund and a paintbrush. Trust Fund and a paintbrush, but not that ginormous paintbrush. I just need a little paintbrush. So I'm going to get my mica shook up. Oh, shook up. You know there's an Elvis song. I just can't think of any of the words except for oh, shook up. Get your spray micas mixed in. This is the Simon Hurley Solar Spray Trust Fund. And we're just going to put a little bit here on our mat. And we're going to put our lid back on so we don't spill it. And then I'm going to come in and pick some of that up and add it to the butterflies. A couple of them. I need more. I need more. I need more. Oh, so sparkly. So sparkly. Look at that. I know you guys are jelly. I need more. And it is making it's changing the color, the base color. It's not like changing the color of the mica because we're putting this on watercolor stuff that is moving when I'm adding water to it. There's so many butterflies in this. I didn't realize that before. They're like all over. Like when you're trying to find them to color them, they just keep popping up. Well, like there's one right there. And then there's this one here. All these little hidden butterflies. Look, there's one right here too. Oh, there's one right there. Look at that. It just looked like a flower. But we got it. Did we get them? I think we got them. So we just went through and added some mica goodness to those, and then we're going to do that over here. That's a big butterfly right there. Ooh-wee. There's one. See, they're all hidden in there. I don't know where they are. They're all right there. There we go. Isn't that nice? Oh, I love that. Clean out my brush. Dry the brush and put the brush away. Yes, and then we're going to put the lid on because we didn't put the lid on. That could have been a catastrophe. I would have been sad. I'd have been like T in my own pity party because she accidentally spilled her pity party. And yeah. So there they are. I made a matchings. Isn't that fun? So your little business card, your little artist trading card, because you are an artist. If you're making cards, if you're making makes, you're a paper artist, you're a card artist, you're an artist. And you can have your little business card. I know, it's fabulous. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me, and thank you twice as much to those who spoil me. Those the butterflies probably heard about that Waldo guy, right? Where's Waldo? Where's that butterfly? It's pretty though. Butterfly Garden by Hero Art. It's linked down in my description box. It is on a slight discount right now, as is the larger winter critters. The smaller ones, you'll have to put it in your search bar and search for them. They're no longer being sold at Hero Arts, but my Walmart popped up saying they had some. But they're not on sale. But you never know. And look in your stash. Maybe you guys have some beautiful floral backgrounds. Pull out your little brushos, sprinkles, watercolor pigment powders, and have some fun. Have some fun. SK, thank you. Yeah, the fox. That's such a nice color. It's dark, but it's okay. Thank you, Linda G. Haha, Janine, you can do it, girlfriend. Just do some arm lifts and whatnots in your chair. Just, I should do that. I need to get some army lifts. Take care of my little bat wings. I got a pair of dumbbells right here. They're just little 3-pounders. Go. Take care of yourself. I should do that. But anyways, I want to thank you all, and we'll see you next time right here on the channel, which for me, for YouTube, is going to be Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, Pattern Paper Monday. My Twitchy friends, Twitch Friday is being rescheduled. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Monday after Pattern Paper Monday we'll do a Twitch, or Sunday. It depends on how I feel. Thank you for the hugs, Miss Pam. I appreciate them. Marty says, thank you, ECR. Nice to meet new peeps and see some familiar names. I know, it's lovely. Thank you for coming in today. Last couple of days, all the new lovely names that have been popping up. Be creative, even though she says she's been here a while. She's usually a lurker. I want to thank you for actually popping into the chat today. That makes my heart happy. So thank you. Again, we have Discord, we have Facebook, we have all the places to hang out. If you want to share your goodies, you can please, in Facebook, share them in the Facebook. The chats will be gone mid-August, first part of August, somewhere in there, because I can't see anything in those chats. I know. And you can tag me on Instagram anytime. You can use hashtag #ChatWithSassy or, at me, Elizabeth Costa-Rogers. Until then, my friends, have a beautiful, safe, crafty day. Stay safe out there. And we'll send you out with some music.
you.